Just I want to speak few words because now car festival, Jagannath car festival is going on. He is called Jagannath. Jagat means universe, Nath means supreme controller. That means who is the supreme controller of the universe, and he is called Jagannath. So Jagannath, he performs sweet lila, and he is performs this lila that is called Ratha-yatra. That means he goes. Jagannath, he is going to Jagannath Puri, Jagannath Dham, and to Sundarachal, that is called Gundicha temple. But before Lord Jagannath, he is going to Gundicha temple. That time Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu nicely cleaned the temple of Gundicha. Because Lord Jagannath once a year, just one day, he comes out from the Jagannath temple and he goes to Gundicha temple. So for this regard, 1 year no one will stay there, and that Gundicha temple full of dust. So for this regard, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Sarvabhauma-bhattacharya, Paricha, that is the Brahman in there, and also Sarvabhauma-bhattacharya, he would to clean the temple of Gundicha. In the cleaning of the temple of Gundicha, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is teaching to all the Sadhaka practitioners how to clean their temple of heart, Hridaya Mandir. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained, if our heart not neat and clean and full of anarthas, unwanted things, lust, anger, enviousness, jealousy, how possible Suddha Bhakti will manifest in our heart? That means Sadhak should be clean his Hridaya Mandir, temple of his heart. So in this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he cleaned the temple of Gundicha, where Lord Jagannath will stay 9 days. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he cleaned the temple of Lord Gundicha, then all the devotees, they also proceed to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they assist to him how to clean the temple of Gundicha. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he cleaned the whole temple of Gundicha and cleaned one by one and all the vigrahas and all place everything with water. And that Gundicha temple completely neat and clean as like crystal. Even Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also cleaned on the floor of Gundicha, some also scratch lying here there. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took his own cloth and cleaning that the dust which are inside the line. So that is actually the significance. Even sadhak heart in the dormant way, that is called la puja pratiṣṭhā or name, fame, reputation, or some also desire to merge in Brahma. That means Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this way, he is teaching to all his followers how an ordinary sadhak heart would be neat and clean. Even in our heart, little bit also bhukti mukti spriya pisachini davati hridibarte katham katham bhavitatra sukham abuddhaya bhavit. Even in our heart and covered with bhukti, desire to sense gratification, mukti, liberation, and so how possible Suddha Bhakti will manifest in our heart? That means Chaitanya Chaitamrita very clearly explained one's heart full of unwanted things, anartha, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, the Bhakti Devi will not manifest. Bhukti mukti spriha javata pisachini hidi vartate tapas katham statra bhakti abuddhaya bhavet. If one's heart full of bhukti mukti, bhukti means sense gratification, mukti means liberation, these types of desires one's heart, he cannot attain Shuddha Bhakti, pure devotional service to Lord. Sadhaka in his heart remove all kinds of desire of liberation, and there are 5 kinds of liberation, mukti. That is called Saloka, sarsti, samipya, sayujya, and sarupa mukti. हाँ, Saloka, sarsti, samipya, sarupa, and sajujya. Krishna says, even I will give the 4 kinds of Vaikuntha mukti, but those who are my devotees, they don't accept 4 kinds of mukti. How possible they will be accept? And sajujya mukti, oneness with Brahma. sayujya means is what? Oneness with Brahma. And impartiality, they want this sayujya-mukti, and this is called how to merge in Brahma. Actually, sayujya-mukti, that is called one kind of punishment. Because jivas will never become Brahma. And those who merge in Brahma, they will stay in there as like a stone. And if you drop the stone under the water, that the stone staying under the water. Because stone will never transfer in water. So for this, the stone is staying inside the water. In the same way, Jivatma will never become Brahma. Those who merge in Brahma, they are staying in there as like coma or stone. Haribo. Yeah. Even our Shastra also explain there two kinds of liberation in also Vaikuntha Dham. One is called what is it called? Prema-seva-uttara, another is called Sukha-aisvarya-uttara. Sukha-aisvarya-uttara means that is called enjoying of his own happiness. Or Prema-seva-uttara, that is called servicing for his Ishtadev with divine love. So sadhak should be also reject Sukha-aisvarya-uttara, the enjoying for his own sense gratification in opulence. Actually, I told that in Vaikuntha again two types of liberation. One is called Prema-seva-uttara, another is called Sukha-aisvarya-uttara. So sometimes devotees, they also accept Prema-seva-uttara, but no one accepts Sukha-aisvarya-uttara. So that means those are devotees of Goloka Vrindavana, they don't want to any kind of liberation. They want how to direct serve his Ishtadev with his own transcendental constitution form. So in this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is teaching to us how our heart will be neat and clean, as like crystal. So those who are devotees of Goloka Vrindavana, they want to direct serve their Ishtadev divine called Radha and Krishna. So that means jivas has own sarup. And according when we realize his own sarup and direct serve his ishtadev. And so now coming in this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught us how to clean our temple, Hridaya Mandir. And so even our heart is any lust, anger, enviousness, Krishna Bhakti will not manifest. Very well. And heart should be neat and free from all kinds of offenses, aparad. And even not any of the name, fame, desire for name, fame and reputation. Very good. Hare Krishna. Did you listen or not? So you are you in temple? Where are you now? Okay. So for this regard, Raghunath Das Goswami also explained, pratiṣṭhāśa dhṛṣṭā śvapaca-ramaṇī me hṛdi naṭet katham sadhu premna suchireva nanu manaha. So Raghunath Das Goswami in Manasiksha very clearly explained, and humble praying to Lord's feet of, O mind, why you are to a hankering for name, fame and reputation. So now even the last anger, enviousness, kutinati, jivhimsan, and kutinati. That is called duplicity and hypocrisy. Sadhaka should be remove all kinds of duplicity and hypocrisy from his heart. And nati means which is negative, that means which is forbidden, our shastra. Sadhak should be reject all kinds of and forbidden things and which mentioned in our shastra. The conception of no, kutinati. Nati means that is called negative things. That is called what Vedas is saying, and you have to prohibited for these things. Just give an example. And avaidha sri sangha, that means illegal sex with the ladies. This is called a completely prohibited for the sadhak. I am saying what is the nati, kutinati. Nati means the negative. That means which is completely, absolutely prohibited in our shastra. You have to follow that rules. That example is that the avaidha sanga, that means illegally and sex with the ladies, that is called the nati. That is Shastra completely prohibited. And so in this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was cleaning the temple of Gundicha, Gundicha Mandir Marjanam. And then Krishna will be sit. When our heart will be neat and clean as like crystal, then Krishna will sit in our temple of heart, Hridaya Mandir. So now coming in this way, Mahaprabhu is teaching to us how to cleaning the temple of heart. Even Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained, if we have some opulence mood in our heart, also we are not qualified to enter in Vrindavan Dham. Because Vrindavan Dham completely covered with sweetness, madhurya, but inside full of opulence. But that Vrindavan opulence, you cannot see that the opulence. So now coming this way, Lord Jagannath, he is going Dwaraka to Vrindavan. Actually, this is the mood of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay? So, and gopis, they are pulling the rope, the chariot of Lord Jagannath. And gopis, they also explain their sentiments, bhav, in front of Lord Jagannath. So now coming in this way, Lord Jagannath, he is going and Vrindavan. So for the same mood of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and absorbed in the mood of Srimati Radhika, and she expressed, "Hey Krishna, please you come Vrindavan." So now Ratha-yatra, and already I told, once a year Lord, he comes out from the temple and he is giving darshan to all the living entities. Because in our Shastra explained, when Lord Jagannath, he sits on his chariot, and if you pulled the rope, then after your death, you will go attend to Goloka Vrindavana, and never will take birth in the womb of your mother. So now coming in this way, Lord Jagannath, he is sitting on the chariot, and all the gopis, they also pulling the chariot of Jagannath, and he is going Dwarkapuri to Vrindavan. one thing you may understand, and who is Jagannath? Actually, Jagannath is Krishna completely manifested in his separation mood of mahabhava. That is called mahabhava-prakasha. You understand? Yeah, in this way explain at the stage of mahabhava. That time how Lord Jagannath Krishna he feels separation from Krishna. And Srimati Radhika, she also feels separation mahabhava stage from Krishna. And one day I also told when the Mahabhava manifests that time there are 16 symptoms. First, that's called kalpatti khanatta. That means one moment separation from gopis to Krishna. That time they are feeling millions age of Brahma. They did not meet with Krishna. And or millions days of Brahma, they are meeting with Krishna. They are thinking only few seconds. You understand? Eh? So this is called khanatte kalpatta or kalpatte khanatta. Kalpa means 1 day of Brahma. Or 1 day of Brahma means 1000 chaturjug in rotation coming, Sattva, Trita, Dapar, Kali. In this way, and 1000 times rotation. And the end of Dapar Yug, Krishna he comes, and in the beginning of the Kali Yugas, Same Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he appears. So, Haribol. So now coming in this way, how in these types of mood is going in there. For this regard, Gaura Gopal Goswami Maharaj he told, if you go Jagannath Puri, then you can see two Viraha Vigraha is there. One is called Krishna-viraha-vidura Radha, or Radha-viraha-vidura Krishna. That means first Krishna, he feels separation from Srimati Radhika. Or at a time, Srimati Radhika, she feels separation from Krishna. So now in this, now you also understand this Leela, Jagannath Leela, means Lord Jagannath, he is going to Vrindavan. And actually this is the mood of the gopis. Krishna physically, he is not going to Vrindavan. But according to the mind of the gopis are thinking, we are bringing to Krishna and with us. And so now for this regard, Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Chaitanya Charitamritam and in Ratha-yatra very clearly explained, Chori Gopir Monorate, Manmatir Manmate, Nam Dhare, Madana-mohana. Krishna is called Madan-mohan, an intoxicated heart of the Cupid. For this regard, he is called Madan-mohan. So now coming in this way, Ratha-yatra means the two things. One is called general meaning, and is called internal meaning. General meaning, just he is giving darshan to all the living entities. And so those who hold the rope of Lord Jagannath, after their death, they will attain to Goloka Vrindavana. Haribol? Hare Krishna. Yeah, now we hear. Yes. So now coming in this way, you have to avoid the opulence mood and how to enter with sweetness mood, madhurya bhava. Krishna, he is staying in Dwarkapuri, but Dwarkapuri has no peacock feathers, no fruit in his hand. For the gopis, they are not happy with Krishna in Dwarkapuri. Yes. So, this is very important. One is called Vaisarja Bhumi, another is called Madhurja Bhumi. Understand? Because if you have the conception towards Krishna is Bhagavan, you cannot attain to Goloka Vrindavana. This is working. Because Srimad Bhagavatam gives evidence. Brajavasis, they have love and affection with Krishna as like they are family member. So now coming in this Lord Jagannath, he is sitting on the chariot, and gopis, they pulled the rope of chariot. How gopis, they also pulled the rope of the chariot with their transcendental mind. Very good. You listen, Haribol. So, in Brahma-stuti very clearly explained, Aho Bhagga Maho Bhagga Nanda Gopa Braju Gosam Janmitrang Paramanandam Purna Brahma Sanatanam. Krishna is called Purna Brahma Sanatan Guru. He is the absolute truth and Sanatan. Sanatan means it transcendental. And Sanatan means always ever fresh and ever fresh manifest his form. That is called Sanatan. So now Krishna is Bhagavan. For this regard, and sometimes Krishna is Bhagavan. And if you are bhagavad-buddhi, and you cannot attain to Braj. And Brajavasi, they have no bhagavad-buddhi towards Krishna. They think Krishna is our family member. Krishna tat sukhe sukhi, tat dukhe dukhi. And so in this way, the residents of Braj, they also make friendship with Krishna. For this regard, Krishna, he never give up his Dham Vrindavan. So this Ratha-yatra, that means we are going and Sundarachal, or is called Sundarachal, that is Kurukshetra to Vrindavan. And yesterday I told, especially Srimati Radhika, how she used many sarcastic words, teaching words to Krishna. Then Krishna gave answer to Srimati Radhika. Hey Radhe, why did you blame me? And everything depends on time. Sarvam kalang kritang manne. And time is very powerful. And all we are waiting for time. For time, it does not wait for anyone. You understand? All we are waiting for time or not? Okay? Sometimes devotees are saying, I am going to take Harinam. Well, I am not qualified to take Harinam. How they are foolish. So try to understand this way. And Krishna is very merciful and wonderful, and he performed all his lila from Goloka Vrindavana to this Bhoma Vrindavan. If anybody listens this Katha, Krishna's pastimes, and he will perform all kinds of anarthas. Haribol, speak. Hare Krishna. Yeah, that means our mind would be neat and clean. That's called Ratha. Ratha means our mind, and our heart should be as like throne, and that throne should be neat and clean as like crystal. You understand? Yeah, heart, mind should be clean. How will you clean your mind? How will you clean the temple of your heart, that mind? For the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught to us, and Nirantar Nam Sankirtan, and continuously chant Lord holy names, then all you anartha step by step remove from your heart. So for this regard, Nam Sankirtan is very powerful. But this Nam Sankirtan should be under guidance of pure devotee of Lord. Okay? Then one day pure holy name Suddha Nam will manifest in our heart. So in this way, following all the rules, then Shuddha Bhakti, then pure devotional service to Lord will manifest in our heart. So you do bhajan and sadhan, and now here almost 12:30, and so I request all to you, chant holy name, do bhajan and sadhan. And every day chant holy names, okay? Don't stop to chanting holy names. And never stop to chanting your Gayatri mantra. Okay? And you read Chaitanya Charitamritam. Okay, that book is Chinese or English? Okay, so in this day of Ratha-yatra, every day have to read Chaitanya Charitamritam, and so without reading Chaitanya Charitamrita, you may not understand what is the meaning of a real Ratha-yatra car festival. Okay, thank you. Have any question you can ask. Now here the katha finished, then maybe you can ask any question. Very well. They took no, they took Harinam or not? Okay, so they have Japamala. Who is coming to Harinam? So to his face.